Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Good morning. I've been taking some mental health days because it's necessary for your peace of mind. I'd like to first start by saying my thoughts and prayers go out to John Lewis's family. He was a civil rights hero and he will be missed. And a lot of people think that with him gone, he was the moral compass of Congress. Now, I absolutely know that he was, even though they didn't always do the right thing. He was there staring it in the face, as most civil rights leaders do. He's the last of the freedom fighters, the last of good. So if there's anyone out there who has John Lewis's spirit at heart, please use it. Please use it. This fight is long from over. It's in better clothes, but the problem is still here. I'd like to welcome you all to Timmy's 15 Minutes. If you like conversation, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. A lot happened this week for me. TimmyNationInc.org opened. The website went up, and I want to thank all of you for your support. It was hard work. Anything worth having is hard work. It still is hard work. But what I find now is all the injustice, I have to find a balance of not being, or what's the word? Let me find the word. Not feeling like that I can make everything better, because I alone can't fix it. I in my mind, I thought I was wearing a cape that said, just send it to me. I can see what I can do because I'm who I am. No. With everything, it's a learning process, and I have learned that it's too much. First of all, it's weighing on my heart and my soul, all this hatred in America that this president has brought out to the forefront. It's still here. It is still here. It is wearing better clothes, like I said, but it is still here, and it is, you just got to take a deep breath, and you just got to put one foot in front of the other. You have to prioritize what, I'm still trying to get it together. I really am. I probably need to, I don't know, take some steps towards my mental health about all of it. I'm just going to be honest. It's some cruel people in this world for no reason. No reason. There was a reason why we had 8 years of silence during the Barack Obama years. Oh, there were rumblings, but they were mostly silent. Because they didn't have an enabler. They didn't have anyone who thought that kind of behavior was okay. Now they do. And I'm not so sure that it's going to go away after he's out of office. You're going to have a Biden presidency with Trump sowing discord from the sidelines. That rule about former presidents being quiet during a new president's presidency, Trump's not going to listen to that. Now, the only way we can stop him from doing that is if he is in jail. Okay? His niece's book came out this week, and I didn't say I was going to buy it. I didn't do it, but I got it on audio. I got, with Amazon Prime, you get 2 audiobooks for free. So I decided to go ahead on and start listening to it. And nothing has surprised me so far. Everything that she's saying is what we already know, but she's officially co-signing. And with her being a clinical psychologist, you know she's speaking from here and not from here. The man's crazy, but we knew this. And I think with every passing day, with every decision he makes, we are seeing it even more so. But the problem still remains. He has a cult following. Now, I know he's losing people every day, educated white women and people who are getting their senses back after being leave of them. But we can't get complacent and we can't get relaxed because he is a threat and he's dangerous, and he's probably going to be even more so as a former president, because just think of all the stuff that he's not saying because he is president, because someone is restraining him, the unrestrainable president. He's going to be hog wild unless he's in jail. And that's the reason why they're trying to mess with these district attorneys in New York. They hold all the cases that could put Trump in jail, family members in jail, and he is exonerating all of the people that have helped him along the way because they hold the nails that could hammer his coffin shut. So he is taking away jail terms and making cases go away because he can. He can. There's no real law that says he can't. It's just unethical. And sharing this unethicalness with a Congress who is equally complicit, I can't even speak, is a recipe for disaster. Now, while we sleep, these seats are slowly, these hard-nosed Republicans are slowly losing their primaries quietly, and most of them are in trouble. Now, I bet you all didn't know this, but Susan Collins, the one who was the deal breaker for Brett Kavanaugh, was also the deal breaker for Trump's impeachment. She said he did impeachable things, but the charges that they're charging him with were unethical. They just weren't impeachable. So Susan Collins, bye-bye. Your career's over. Lindsey Graham, all during the campaign, oh, Trump's a kook. He's a pathological liar. Wins the presidency, and where's Lindsey Graham's mouth? Well, we know where Lindsey likes to keep his mouth, but his mouth is on his balls. And so on and so forth. Joni Ernst, Martha McSally, so on and so forth. Quiet, complicit crooks. And now we've charged these people with navigating us through the worst pandemic in modern history, killing over 140 plus people in America because they thought it's no worse than the flu. In normal circumstances, that would be true if there's a vaccine, but there isn't one. It equates to having a cinder block brick being placed on your chest, is how it's been described. And they walking around here simply not wearing a mask because Trump says it's not a big deal. This is the America that we're living in. And this is the America that still needs the likes of a John Lewis. So the next John Lewis, are you out there? You are necessary and you are needed. I wish I could be less bleak on this Sunday morning, but no. I am not blind to the fact or ignorant to the fact that racism is not going to be eradicated in my lifetime. I have learned how to deal with it in its new form. And when I mean new form, I mean old form, blatant and in your face. Yeah. The phenomenon of the Karen and the Kyle behaving badly isn't going to go away. They are doing it with reckless abandon. They do not care that they're being filmed. Now, we went from cancel culture to just plain old getting your ass fired. If you noticed, I don't use that word in cancel anymore because, first of all, the media stole it and put a meaning on it that, it didn't taste good in my mouth anymore. Now, you can cancel someone, certainly. Maybe cancel was the slang version of you're just done, you're finished, you're over. And you're not going to prosper, which I like better because it sounds more adult. And I really stand true to that. I mean it. The Timmy Nation Inc. website is a vessel so you all can see. Now, I've mentioned this before. There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes that don't make it to the internet because it would be too much. It would be too much. Now the idea is to teach people who are behaving badly on purpose that this is not what America is. This is not what America is going to be or shouldn't. So that's how it started. If you out here in these streets clowning, you're just not going to be able to prosper from being so. Now, short of wearing a hood and a sheet, you're not getting a paycheck. We're going to make sure you're not. And it's not done vindictively. It is done because you think that it's okay for you to do it. So we're just going to pick up where you left off and let everybody else know who seems to think that you're a good person, that you're not racist. That's enough. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, I'm done saying disclaimers. So when you see me put up something of someone behaving badly, you should know the end result is they are going to be on unemployment come Monday morning. Sorry. So tell your friends, tell them to tell their friends, and then so on and so forth. That, if racist is who you want to be, and it's okay to be that, you need to keep that shit to yourself. Keep it off social media. We're going to find out about you soon enough. Okay. Oh, and Facebook, this is just a kind note to you. For letting all that kind of hatred fester, you are also reaping what you sow. So, from what I understand, Mark Zuckerberg has taken billions of dollars a hit in ad money because he just simply won't eradicate racism on Facebook. So hopefully these advertisers will keep that up. And eventually Mark Zuckerberg's billion-dollar mindset will come back down to the nerd that he is and realize that your platform was for 13-year-old girls initially to communicate. Now look what it's turned into. A place where hate festers around the world. Let's see. I only got a couple more minutes, so let's just briefly summarize. Let's see. So, major figures were hacked on Twitter. Some kind of Bitcoin scam that got caught. What else? There's a possible stimulus check 2 coming, for whatever that's worth. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you all because let you know where I've been, what's going on, and thank you again for all your donations. Keep it up because someone's got to pay for it. We all have to. It's a job we all should be doing. Thank you anyway. I appreciate what you're doing, giving and donating. I appreciate you so much. I'm running up on my time. I'm staying true to 15 minutes for now. I love you all. I do. Why did that Why did that sound awkward coming out? But I do. I care for you all deeply. Thank you so much for your support, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.